Welcome to a new video on the channel. Today we are going to see if artificial intelligence can repair animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to test an AI to see if it can do a good job repairing withered animatronics, and then we're going to compare the results with images edited by the community. Without anything else to say, let's start with the video. As you can see, I already have Withered Freddy prepared, so what we are going to do is mark all the parts that are broken to see if the artificial intelligence can repair it. Let's see how he repairs this animatronic. The truth is that the AI doesn't have much work to do. Since Freddy in FNAF 2 didn't take too much damage, so it should be relatively easy. Okay, holes covered. So let's put an animatronic bear, holding a microphone with a white background, click generate, and now we wait. Well, the results are pretty good, and on the first try. Let's see the rest. Really pretty good, I think, better than I expected. I don't know what he has there, but pretty good. So let's see the others. This has something strange there. I think I'm going to stick with this one. The truth is that it is quite good and it exceeded my expectations. So we are going to download it. Now we are going to compare it with the image that the community made, and here we have the comparison. We can see that in the edited version they added knees. But the AI didn't do it because, well, I forgot to cover its knees. So in this case it's my fault. As we can see, everything else is practically the same, so in this case we are going to give the AI a 9 out of 10, and the next animatronic is Withered Foxy, so you know what we're going to do. We cover up the broken parts and tell the AI what to do. Well, I'm done covering it up and I just realized how broken Withered Foxy is. I practically removed half of his body. But hey, we're going to tell the AI what an animatronic fox with a white background is, and we're going to see what it does. So let's hit generate and wait for the result it will give us. Too good for how broken the truth was. He doesn't look exactly like Foxy as we would imagine, but it was a very big step forward. Let's see the next one. This one is not so good. The part here is kind of weird, but I guess it's okay. And okay, now Foxy has 2 sons. I don't know why it occurred to you to generate this here, but hey, I think I'll stick with this one, since it's pretty good. Maybe I'll tell him to redo this part of the center so he can fix it. But the truth is that the rest of the image was generated quite well. We redo this entire part, and here we have the results. Let's see, the first one is a little better. The second is similar. This one has thorns. And this one has 2 buttons. I think I'm going to stick with the first one. Yeah, the eyebrow is missing. Should I put it on manually? A lot of work. Better I delete it directly and we pretend that he never had it. There is. Foxy never had eyebrows. We download it, and here we have the final result of Foxy repaired by artificial intelligence. And well, this would be the comparison. Unfortunately, the image I found is not in the same pose as the other, but hey, it doesn't matter. Here we have the comparison, and in this case the comparisons are quite similar. Since the community did a really good job, and the same goes for the artificial intelligence, although the textures are kind of weird. But hey, I think they are pretty even. But I think the community one surpasses it, and since it has several quite strange things, I'm going to give the artificial intelligence an 8 out of 10. Next is Withered Chica. I'm curious to know how the AI is going to generate the girl's hands, since she only has wires instead of hands. So let's see what she does. Okay, I don't know what she created in her hands. I don't know in what universe those are chicken hands, but the rest is pretty good. Let's see the next generation. It's better than the previous one. But it looks like she copied his comb. Okay, this is much better, although those hands are a bit strange. The next one might be better. Definitely not. I think I'm going to stick with this one, although the truth is that those hands are quite strange. I'm going to try redoing them one more time, see if I can do it a little better. I think it is definitely not a better result than the previous one, but oh well. Those aren't even yellow hands. Those hands aren't yellow either. And that on the right doesn't even look like a hand. But let's see the last one. I don't know whether to stay with this one or this other one. Well, I'm going to keep these because his hands are less deformed. And this would be the final result of Withered Chica repaired with artificial intelligence. Hands off, I think she's practically perfect. But those humanoid hands lower him quite a few points. And here you have the comparison of the AI and the image made by the community. As the community sees, by having access to other materials I was able to put hands more similar to an animatronic from the game. But the artificial intelligence did it from its database that apparently has no references to animatronics. So that's obviously going to make the other image look a lot better. But beyond the hands, I think there are practically no errors in what the AI did. Here on the leg it was a little strange, but it is practically perfect. So I'm going to give it, and just for those ugly hands, a 7 out of 10. And now we go to the last animatronic that we are going to repair, and it's Withered Bonnie. I think that the missing arm should be generated well since it has the left arm as a reference. You can AI, you just have to copy this arm, it's not that difficult. Okay, here is something very interesting, and that is that Bonnie's face is missing. So I'm quite afraid of what AI can generate on this. I'm going to leave you the teeth so that you at least have something as a reference. Well guys, are you ready to see the atrocities that we could encounter after clicking this button here? Not me, but we're going to do it anyway. What did he just do to Bonnie? That doesn't look like a face. What is that supposed to be? Let's go with the next generation to see the result. It was repairing the face of an animatronic rabbit, not a dog. We are going from bad to worse. That doesn't even look like a face. I guess I'm going to stick with this one, and the truth is that it's quite scary, and more so than the original. And I'm not even looking at the rest of the body. Let's see. I think I'm going to stick with this one for the face. But that hand will have to be redone because the truth is that it is horrible. And you also have to eliminate this extra floating finger. Or maybe it's not a finger, so what's that supposed to be? What problem does AI have with fingers? And we are going to eliminate the strange things that we don't want. Well, we have much better results than the previous generation. This hand is still kind of weird, but it's much better than the last one. Let's see the next one. Okay, Bonnie grabbing an eye, the most normal thing in the world. Or what is that supposed to be? Let's keep going. This is still not as bad as the previous one. And this isn't even a hand. Excellent AI work. You generated something that is not very well understood what it is, and you managed to confuse me once again. I think I'm going to stick with, I don't know if this one or this one. I think I'll stick with this one and accept. Let's download it, and this would be the final result of the image generated by AI. It is an image generated by artificial intelligence in an attempt to repair Withered Bonnie and in an attempt to make a face for her. If we start looking from here, pretty good. The legs, the hand, the part of the torso here, the body, the arms, the hand that is a bit strange, but relatively good. And suddenly we go up and well, things happen. Okay, here is the comparison, and the question is which one created by will have been made by artificial intelligence. And what is the version made by the community? And yes, I admit that Withered Bonnie's face made by artificial intelligence is not that far from how the majority of the community imagined it. Okay, here is the comparison, and the question is which one created by will have been made by artificial intelligence. And what is the version made by the community? And yes, I admit that Withered Bonnie's face made by artificial intelligence is not that far from how the majority of the community imagined it. This image gets a 5 out of 10. But hey, with all the grades I gave to each animatronic, it gives us an average of 7 for the final grade for the AI, so we could say it passed. Although yes, I will never get this out of my nightmares. Well guys, that's all for today's video. If you liked this video and want more animatronics being repaired by artificial intelligence, tell me in the comments which ones you would like to see in a future video. Give a like, comment and share. Please subscribe, it really helps the channel. Without anything else to say, see you in the next video.